had a little bit of a fail this trip.
Oh yeah.
Rear wheels are off the ground actually, so.
Obviously, I didn't do a very good job when I put in all of my search filters. Campground is no pets, so Alaska can't be outside here at all.
Definitely say I've never had this happen before.
And the campground does not know we have a dog. Look at this place, this is gorgeous. And this is gonna be our first time actually being able to jump in the water on the river where the manatees are and be in the water with the manatees. That was so amazing.
Well, so are we about ready to go?
I certainly hope so, because it is the time of year where it gets darker earlier, and I do not want to have to find this campsite in the dark since we've never been at this campground before. So let's hope we can get out of here within the next, 30 minutes? Just because I don't want to find it in the dark. So, almost done. Clothes and food are pretty much all that we have to transport, so just about done. Have one more load. I think that's about it.
One slides in, fix the water pump flow issue.
Flashback. So I'm running through our pre-departure checklist, and I ran across a little something here. So when I was running the water, the pump was really kind of struggling. So I actually went down to the basement compartment here, and then I unscrewed this little filter deal. You can see all the sediment inside of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just rinse this out and clean it, because that will allow more flow of water through the filter. Sorry, my bad. Don't
My
worry.
shoes.
Wow, that was dirty. Okay, I'm super happy with that. Look at that, much better. Screw this guy on. Be nice and sealed and clean. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're about a half tank right now on fresh. Alaska, wanna go for an RV ride?
Oh, yes, I do.
All right, let's go. So let's check the fresh. Oh, we're full. Oh yeah, she's gonna blow. Battery pack, solar panel, snorkel gear. All right, you guys excited to go swim with manatees?
Oh my god.
I'm so excited. So you've got your one basket full of stuff here?
That down all the way.
I just checked. I think we probably should stop for fuel because we're just under half tank. So I'll check the Open Roads app so that we can make sure that we get that. There should be one on the way. So the last time I checked, it's a little spotty between here and the Gulf side, like in this particular like Central Florida area, but there's a couple for sure, a TA. So anyway, I'll figure it out. Let's go.
Ready?
Yes.
Yep, we're ready. We're connected to Wi-Fi, so the kids are happy.
Turn on the AC.
All right, we'll turn it on. Hold on. It's always tricky backing this 40-foot rig up. Blinkers and everything work?
We're all good.
All right.
Let's get on the road.
Cool. gonna go for a walk.
Yes.
And we're gonna go take the little doggy for a walk. And we're gonna go potty. Come on, go potty up on the palm trees. Go potty. Oh, there you go. What'd you get us?
Well, I got you. I got fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
Like
That took 15 minutes.
people in there were getting upset with the wait. Said he put some extra nuggets in here for the wait, so
Oh, that was nice. Popeyes.
paid off anyway. All right, let's eat up because it is starting to like lose daylight, and I don't know how much further we have to go, and I'm like really concerned about this whole national forest thing because the directions say to not follow the GPS and to like take this other way in, and so like I'm kind of sweating bullets about finding it, number one, and then two, and like don't want to do this in the dark, not in a national forest. So anyway, let's get back on the road.
Do it.
Time to burn rubber.
Burn rubber. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
In 1 mile, keep left toward Inverness.
Turn right, then arrive at your destination.
I wouldn't necessarily turn right. We're in A loop 018.
What are you making?
Okay, like I feel so embarrassed right now because I swear every time that we're filming cooking is mac and cheese. We don't always eat mac and cheese. I had a great dinner planned, but
It's true, we don't always eat mac and cheese.
we got in after dark again. And so we pulled in the campsite in the dark. Not the pitch black dark, but close enough. So since you already ate the Popeyes and you're not that hungry, and I'm like not super hungry, we have coughing children. Mac and cheese it is. We're just gonna go to bed here in a little bit, and then tomorrow is the big
Swimming
adventure
with
day.
the manatees.
Swimming with the manatees.
That'll be fun. This campground looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see it tomorrow in the full daylight because this looks absolutely amazing. Couple of first impressions. The sites are very unlevel. At least the site we're in, it's like sloped. And
Yeah.
there's no way this RV is going to get 100% level. So we're just
The
gonna,
rear wheels are off the ground actually, so we might have to get some more blocks or some.
yeah, because that's not
something
good.
when
We're
we're
not
out,
supposed
yeah.
to do that. So we got to fix that tomorrow. And then
My Wi-Fi.
like obviously I didn't do a very good job when I put in all of my search filters with RV, and we're gonna have to tell you about how we got this site because this is a total miracle thanks to RV. But this campground is no pets, so Alaska can't be outside here at all. We're gonna have to throw him in the Jeep and then take him outside of the campground to go for a walk or do his business or anything like that. So that was a little oops that didn't realize till we pulled in. So word
We
to the
snuck you
wise.
in, dog. We snuck you in.
Make sure. And RV does have really good filters. You can put pets, you know, yes or no. I obviously didn't check the pets filter, and I should have checked the pets filter, but maybe not. And we'll have to tell you more about that later because if it wasn't for this campground, it would have been no campground. So we'll tell you about that in a few minutes.
Early the next morning.
Coffee is needed this morning because it was a little bit of a rough night last night. The cats had a hard time acclimating, which can sometimes happen. So they were definitely singing the song of their people overnight. Coffee is needed this morning for sure. And then we're going to see what the campground looks like because since we pulled in after dark, couldn't really tell what it looked like. I mean, a little bit, but it's always that experience that when you pull into a place after dark and then you see it in the morning, you're like, oh, wow, it's like a whole new world.
Well, load up. Load up. I could definitely say that I've never had this happen before. I mean, I've been at campgrounds that had, you know, different breed restrictions and didn't allow certain type of pets, but never been to a campground where they did not allow pets. So
I'm loading up Alaska. I'm gonna take him outside the campground to go to the bathroom. We're gonna go potty. And then I'm gonna bring him back. So, how did we end up in this situation?
Come on, Dad. I need a pee.
Well, I'll let Charity explain that part. Good boy. Good boy. Good doggy.
Oh, I slip. It's wet out here.
Really? You need help?
Yes.
Very, very beautiful campground.
Was the mission successful?
Yes. It was. It's a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm sneaking Alaska around. It's kind of an awkward situation.
You're being really covert.
Really covert.
Did you have like the Mission Impossible theme song? Like go through your head?
Yeah, but
Did
we're
you
good.
did you just take him down the road, or what'd you do?
Yeah, no, I just went out the gate. There's a little Y. I took him off the dirt road and took him off into the field there. So
You did all the things.
did all the things, bagged up all the poo. He's happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy.
And the campground does not know we have a dog.
Campground doesn't know we have a dog. Rolls are ready. Coda, rolls are ready. Let's see him.
I think the more that I do this convection oven thing, the smarter I get.
That looks amazing.
So,
Yeah, no, you can't have any cat.
not after she kept us up last night.
Mm-hmm.
You're cut off. For sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get you guys to eat, and then we're like doing really good on time. We don't need to leave for like an hour.
All right.
Yeah.
You have a cat on your lap.
Peace and more.
Aww.
I have to get up to brush my teeth, but I don't want to get up.
I have like PTSD from that time in Dustin when we got locked out. So now I'm always like double check that we actually have the key to the RV before we leave. But look at this place. This is gorgeous. This is going to be so exciting today because there are very few places that you can ever do this, period. And this is going to be our first time actually being able to jump in the water on the river where the manatees are and be in the water with the manatees. So we're going to give you all of the tips of where to go to make this happen, how to make those reservations to get it to happen. All sorts of information is coming, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. But we're going to jump in and head over to where we're going to meet our boat captain for the day so we can get on the river.
In half a mile, keep right onto South Cherokee Way.
Cold without it.
Can use it.
Yeah. You need help zipping up?
I said, do you need help?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
No.
You guys gonna be with Captain Jesse,
Alright,
the big guy floating around here?
okay.
There he is over there.
Alright.
Hey,
Not
Jesse.
to be mistaken as Manatee.
What's up, Jesse? Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Hey, him and I do often get mistaken. That's why we don't swim anymore.
Hey guys, no bananas on the boat.
Do you have bananas?
I don't have bananas. You have bananas?
Wait, are we
No
the only fish on the
bananas.
boat?
No bananas.
No bananas on the boat, ever! Get all the bananas off the boat! Wait, are we gonna be the only people on the boat? Because if we're gonna bump the stereo. Shotgun.
Bags and I'll grab the door. We'll head straight for the sun. I've been thinking we should get away. Leave our troubles for another day. Gonna take you to a sunny place.
So tell me, what is Monkey Island and how did that happen?
Oh boy, you're gonna put me on the spot with this one. So,
You know.
yes, I hope so. So Monkey Island was not an island. It was a bunch of rocks underneath the water. And when the owner of this establishment, when he first built this, he had a beautiful restaurant right here on the corner. And the biggest issue he had was a lot of people were hitting the rocks. And there was these boats that are just wrecked on this island. It just didn't look good. So he said, you know, I'm gonna build it up and make it an actual island. And he threw a couple things on the island just to kind of make it look somewhat decent. He had a friend in the 60s, I believe it was, or 70s, that told him he had some monkeys because he was doing polio vaccines at that time. He said, these monkeys are, you know, in need of a home. Would you mind putting them on the island? He's like, yeah, sure. There's nothing else going on. So that's how we got Monkey Island. I mean, they get pampered very well. I mean, even the house alone, when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh wow, I want this house. Like if you look at it right now, we just built it all the way up to what it is. And now we're gonna have all kinds of stuff on it. We're gonna have cameras and osprey nests and lights and
like monkey live cams.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
That's awesome.
That's the goal. That is the goal.
I got this feeling, yeah, it's stirring in my bones. It's got me dreaming of chasing that golden coal.
It's chilly today.
Cold?
Yeah, like I don't know why the weather just not cooperating today. It was 80 something yesterday. It's going to be 80 something tomorrow, and today the high is 70.
Go figure.
Like, I know. Go figure that, right?
Hi. You excited? Are you seeing any, Trinity?
Nope. All I see is sand.
Sand?
Grass. Sand and grass.
I just wanna be with you. Roll down the window.
Look at that water. It's really clear.
What is that? The fish that just jumps out of the water.
Feels good?
A little chilly.
Nice and warm. Okay, good.
Don't you wanna live in the moment? Blow your Monday, let's just go for it. Pack your bags and I'll grab the keys. We'll head straight for the sun. I've been thinking we should get away. Leave our troubles for another day. Gonna take you to a sunny place. I just wanna be with you. I've been thinking we should get away. Let our worries all fade away. Gonna take you to a sunny place. I just wanna be with you. Paradise, you and I. Paradise, you and I. Paradise, you and I. Paradise, you and I. I've been thinking we should get away. Leave our troubles for another day.
What'd you think?
It's cold.
Is it warm in there though? Or is it?
Not really. It's cold. It's cold everywhere. It was cool.
Yeah, did you get to see a manatee?
Yeah, we saw
Did you
2.
Did you touch one?
3. Yes.
Oh my gosh, it is cold coming out of this water though. Oh, the water's not cold. It's this outside temperature. This is a really weird sensation, how all the water like drains to the bottom of my wetsuit. And then I feel like I feel like I have got, look at this. Do you see this? Watch.
Yeah, it's all draining out.
But that was so amazing, and this is like such a magical experience. And right behind us is Homosassa Springs State Park. They have a great wildlife refuge, and if you've never been there, we've been there. It's definitely something you need to put on your to-do list, especially if you are wintering in Florida. This is an absolute must-do activity. So we'll have a link in the description below for where you can book to be able to come on this type of tour. But 10 out of 10, definitely recommend, especially for families. Such a great experience to jump in the water with these beautiful creatures.
Did you have fun, little girl?
I'm cold.
You're cold? Well, let's go get warmed up and eat some warm food.
I know, awesome. So got back, dry clothes, feeling a little bit warmer. I think it's time to go find something to eat. So let's go get some lunch and then hit the grocery store, and then we'll go check on Alaska and see what he's doing.
So we found this little place called Crumps. So we're gonna go grab a little quick bite to eat. Looks like a really cool little place. Here, there is a lot of people here. And it's the place that one of the guys on the boat recommended.
Hold on. I bet there's times you walk into a room, feel like the whole world is staring right back at you. Don't let them get you loose, you'll forget the day I drowned into. Folks get lost in the chaos, but I'm just gonna play on through. Hey, 'cause we're always
Our table's
Oh,
ready.
our table's ready.
Oh, cool.
They just texted and our table's ready. That's
Sweet. It
way
didn't-
less time than they originally said.
Didn't
so.
take that long.
It's that whole, what is it? Overpromise? No. Underpromise? Over? How does it go?
Under promise, over deliver.
Somebody have to tell us in the comments.
All right,
let's go.
Hungry?
Let me grab my book.
we're all sinking, going down, down, baby. Don't mind the water, down, down, baby. Don't mind. Nobody knows how far we can go. Even the shore is Elvis dying alone.
So right now we are staying at a national forest campground that is in the Withlacoochee National Forest. How we came to be here, I've got a story to tell you. So when we arranged this trip where we knew we were going to want to come over here specifically to swim with the manatees, you know me, I am a planner, and this was not something that was a last minute deal. No, no, no. So I had reservations at an RV resort to book us at, so we had a place to stay. In the meantime, I was trying to use our 1,000 Trails, so I would periodically check for any cancellations in the 1,000 Trails parks, because if we don't have to pay and we can use our 1,000 Trails, obviously that option's much preferable. So I did end up finding I assume cancellation, an opening at 1,000 Trails Park that's close to the area. So I made that reservation and then canceled the other reservation that I had made that was on a paid basis. So a week before that we're ready to come over, I get the email that 1,000 Trails sends to do the online check-in. And lo and behold, there was some sort of glitch in the system where there was not availability for an RV of our size at 40 feet. And therefore they had no spot for us to be, and the reservation was canceled. So I was left 1 week before coming over to this side of Florida to swim with the manatees in February to try to find us a spot. And I made dozens of phone calls. I looked high and low. I moved an hour drive radius outside of this particular Homosassa area. Everything is booked. Everything is full. And mind you, this is also President's Day weekend. So there's that double whammy, in addition to trying to find an RV site in Florida in February. So I used RV to check for anything that was available through recreation.gov, Reserve America. Of course, everything was booked, but I set up a sold out search for this particular campground to see if maybe by chance there would be a cancellation. So days go by, nothing hits on that sold out search. And the Wednesday before we were gonna come here on a Friday, I get the email that the sold out search was able to secure a cancellation, automatically booked it. We had a campsite for the 2 nights that we were needing here. And so it worked out beautifully. Now, I do want to take just a minute to tell you about RV, just because if it wasn't for RV, we would not be staying at this particular campground. We would have not gotten a reservation. We would have really been left in a lurch. And so we love partnering with businesses like RV. And if you've not heard of RV, it is an online travel agency that helps you look for and secure campsites. And so it's one of the only tools that I have found where you can search multiple campgrounds at the same time without going to this website or that website. It's all in one spot. And then the best thing that we have been using RV for is, again, the sold out search, where if a campground that you want to stay at is already booked up for the dates you want to be there, you can set up a sold out search. RV is going to continue to look for cancellations at that particular campground and book it for you even while you sleep. Like, I literally got this booking reservation when I was at another appointment doing something else. There is absolutely no way I would have been able to jump over to my computer and book it in time before probably somebody else would have picked up the site. So thank you so much to RV. And because we absolutely love their service, we are partnering with RV. We have a link in the description below where you can get a discount on RV, and I highly recommend now's the time to do that, to book those campsites for this summer. So I just want to share, because we actually have some of our viewers that have been using RV. And so one of our viewers, Brianna, was able to book Indiana Dunes State Park, Fort Boonesborough State Park, and Horse Cave KOA Holiday. Those are all parks very hard to get into. She was able to do that with RV. And then Steve was able to book Jonathan Dickinson State Park right here this weekend on a last minute deal. So it works. We're always wanting to share about what works. And so there you go. Link will be in the description below. Let's just talk real fast. Some tips, right? About meals in an RV. So recently I have been getting these meals from Sprouts that are like pre-made meals in kind of like a, I don't know, like a little tray. They're not cooked, like it's raw. So this was raw chicken before I cooked it and all of that. And they're not very expensive as far as like a cost per serving kind of thing. And I find, especially in the RV, it just helps, because the last thing you want to do, you've come home, you've been out for a long day exploring, then all of this extra meal prep, right? So tonight we have got some mushroom chicken. Doesn't that look tasty? Some rice in the Instant Pot. So we'll just put some mushroom chicken over a bed of rice and dinner is served. So checkout is not till 1. So it's been really nice today, just being able to take our time and getting out of here, making breakfast. It always feels better when I can like clean the rig a little bit before we move on to the next campsite, and then I feel like we're not setting up a dirty RV. A tip I did want to let you know, if you do book reservations here, the sites on the outside of the loop where we've been, they are pretty sloped. And so we were not able to get the RV all the way level just because of the slope of the site. One observation we did make is the sites that are on the inside of this particular loop do look to be more level. So if you're making reservations and you take a look at the map, book a site that's on the inside of the loop, just so that you don't struggle with the leveling like we did here.
Yeah, Dad, we're American.
I'm gonna put the video right up here for Homosassa Springs State Park. You really need to check that out. Don't forget to check out our travel guide over on our blog as well. And if we don't see you out on the road or around the campground, we'll see you in the next video.